Hi, group number ones. Welcome to this week's reading. This week we are doing This week we are doing story times with the universe. And I'm just going to be pulling cards until I feel it's right. And we're going to read what the universe has to say with you. And that's going to be your reading. So I kind of have this idea that this reading is going to be about something you desire from the universe, something that you've been asking for, or something that you've been seeking. So this card is the one that drew you guys in. And this is card number 11, A Blessing on the Children. Now, you don't have to have kids to resonate with this card. Maybe you yourself are a child at heart, or a lot of us have nice furry or scaly pets that we consider our children, and that is perfectly acceptable and relevant. So, could be any kind of child, could be yourself, could be your inner child that you're refinding and re-nurturing. It could be your pets, it could be your nieces or nephews or whatever. It's a blessing on children in your life of any kind, even yourself. Sometimes we all need to be baby. Okay, so let's see what we got for you guys today. Today I'm using my Tarot of Divine, and I'm also using my Oracle cards. They don't have any other title other than Oracle cards, so we're going to be using them too. And I'm just going to be using them concurrently with each other because this deck is really made to be used with a tarot deck. So we're going to shuffle, pull out any cards that are yelling at us, and then we're going to do the same with the Oracle deck, and then we're going to see what it all says, okay? Wow. Okay, these two as well. Wow, that's a lot of cards. Okay, that's going to be that one. And then we're also going to shuffle this little Oracle deck. I really like this Oracle deck because it's little, so it fits in my hand so nice. And then we're just going to see what your guides and the universe have to say, okay, you guys? Wow, that's a lot of cards. Okay. So, let's see. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna have fun today. We're just gonna play a fun game with all of these cards. And I'm just gonna put the oracles in with the tarots, and we're gonna reveal them all together and then talk about them, okay? So, just put this one back here, and we're gonna put this one over here. And yeah, I like it that way. Okay, so wow, you guys got a lot of cards. So let's look at them all first, and then we'll look at them all together, okay? So the first card we have for you guys, this card says, wow, it says, I know my soul is truly beautiful. I know my soul is truly beautiful. Then we have for you the Six of Cups. We also have, I am becoming a better person every day. We have the Fool card. Oh, she has boobies. Put a dragon on her. There we go. We also have, you deserve love and compassion. Then we have the Temperance card, as well as the Queen of Swords. We have, your energy is sacred. I also have the Queen of Cups. 2 queens. Also have, wow, this is a lot of cards. 2 of cups. We have the Ace of Wands. I also have real change starts from inside of you. We have the 3 of Cups. We have you will not stand in the shadow of another. We also have be your own guide. And the last 2 cards, we have the 6 of coins and the Page of coins. Aww. Okay, hold on one second while I try to get all of these cards in here, because this is crazy. So what I'm seeing here for you guys, my group number ones, is I'm seeing a lot of growth and effort is really what I'm seeing. I think this definitely is a message of your inner child is growing and changing, and you are loving and accepting your inner child for who they are. And also, like, you're healing the wounds of your inner child. I'm seeing a lot of that in here. I think you're somebody who might be, or are a recovering people pleaser. Maybe you were like an oldest child and got a little bit parentified, or maybe you faced some hard things in your past that made you grow up too fast. But there's this returning to our youth and healing from it, becoming a better person every day. Your soul is beautiful. You deserve love and compassion. Like, these are all messages of change and growth, but also making space for oneself. Being like, my needs are just as important as other people's needs, and I need to be generous with myself and enable myself to have time and patience and all that nice stuff for myself. Especially with this, like, there's also like these 2 very positive relationship cards of finding true partnership as well as finding true friends. And I think this message is really about how, as we learn to take care of ourselves and as we learn how to heal our inner wounds and our childhood wounds and better advocate for ourselves. That's what the Queen of Swords is all about, advocating for ourselves, and the Queen of Cups is holding space for our emotions. As we continue to do those things for ourselves, as we temper our existence with self-care and stop people pleasing, not in the sense of stopping taking care of people, but in the sense of manipulating people to like us based on how much we do for them. Like, no judgment, that's a morally neutral thing. It's just it is a manipulation tactic. It's normally bred from survival mode, or if you're a woman brought up in the patriarchy, it's bred of that very much, or female presenting in any way. So yeah, this is a message, this is a beautiful story the universe is telling me about how you've really come to a point in your life where you are healing your inner wounds. We're learning how to take care of ourselves in a more collective way, like speaking to our important and trusted people about what we need and allowing that to have space, like actually speaking our needs into existence. And it's a learning process, right? This page of coins talks about how we learn and grow from things, and we are constantly curious about ourselves. You might be in a process of, maybe you're in a process of discovering a diagnosis or something like that, because a lot of diagnoses date back to our childhood, but maybe we didn't realize it when we were a child, that kind of thing. So it's this story of somebody looking at their younger self, seeing it in pain, and attempting to heal those wounds and attempting to learn how to be a better person and a better caretaker of ourselves now that we are grown, and to do it in a way that is both taking care of ourselves but also like not that's not the word I want to use. In a way that takes care of ourselves, but is also temperate and kind to others. Like, there is a way to both make space for yourself and not be selfish? Like, I don't know how to explain this. There's a way to take up passion and space for ourselves while also maintaining space for others. Maybe not in the same way you used to, especially if some of our people-pleasing habits had been really detrimental to ourselves, and people relied on those things. Those are things we definitely should change and should shift. And if people leave us because of those shifts, they weren't really in it for you. They were in it for what they could get out of you, which is not great. But the people who matter, these really deep, wonderful, familial, close relationships that really matter, they really talk about working together to figure it out. Instead of you going it alone, instead of you always having to advocate for yourself, having that person who notices when you're having a hard time with something and they're like, hey, do you need a break? This seems like it's really upsetting you. Do you need a break? Or it seems like you had a really rough day today. Would you like to talk about it? Or would you like to be a human burrito for a while? Having those kinds of people in our lives is really lovely and important for people who have had issues advocating for ourselves in the past. It's really great to have those kind of people that know you really well and really want to see you flourish and bloom in your own right. So that's the story I'm seeing, is just this beautiful story of evolution and self-discovery. That's what it is. It's a self-discovery journey in which we are finding that sweet child inside of us that maybe wasn't cared for in the way that they needed to be. And now we are caring for that child ourselves and giving ourselves the little treat we deserve, you know? And that can be really empowering. And I hope it is for you guys. So, that's actually all I'm seeing here. If you guys take other messages out of it, great, wonderful. I don't have a monopoly on truth. So if you guys saw something else that you really were drawn to in this message, you could leave it down in the comments and I would be so happy to hear about it. So the last thing I'm going to do for you guys, my group number ones, is I'm going to read you from the Blessed Bee book, A Blessing on the Children, card number 11. And that will be your blessing to go out into the world and continue this great work that you are doing. So, card 11, a blessing on the children. A blessing for your own children and for the children within our lives, for they are all our children. And I'm going to add, as well as the child within. Only you, as a mother or father, know the tender moments you have seen. The first cry, the gaze of wonder, the curiosity of a newborn in love with the world, or howling in the teeth of hunger within its belly. May the children of the world be most blessed as they move from babe to child, learning the gifts of speech and movement, of thought and awareness. As they move from being entwined with mother to becoming their own selves, may they be guided with understanding and be taught resilience and strength of character. Yeah, that's another message that is coming through here of like that untwining of our own self from what we were taught to be, and discovering who we really are, separate from our family unit, or separate from a religion we were taught, or separate from a whatever you were raised in that you no longer identify with, detangling self from the thing that we grew up on is a really important journey as well that this could also represent. It's that same energy of finding space for your ideas and your emotions and your words over ones that were taught to you. Okay, I'm gonna keep reading, sorry. May their falls be a lesson from which they learn to rise up, steady themselves, and continue. May they learn that kindness to themselves need not forgo kindness to others. May they be taught the gift of self-love, self-awareness, and may every step they take be watched over, yet be without impediment. May they have teachers within schools that foster respect and understanding, and may their teachers show them the way through with examples of enlightenment and wisdom. Let the innate goodness within come to the fore, and may they learn to be their best selves, even amidst this harsh world. Let every false step be followed with a refinding of their way. May the blessings of the love you have borne them be reborn through their love and contribution to the world. May their nature be allowed to come forth, and when they change the world in ways their elders failed to understand, may they have the strength to embrace them and bring the old ones into the next world that they are creating. Blessed be. That's a really beautiful message for all of you going through this journey of self-love and self-discovery and really kind of parenting yourselves through this life change. I'm so happy for you guys. I hope it's going well, even if it's hard, and every step is a step, no matter how small. So I really hope you enjoyed this message. Thank you so much for watching my group number ones. Please like, comment, and subscribe. That helps me out so much on this channel. And I hope you guys have a blessed everything. This was Pan. Bye, you guys.